Well. First and foremost, no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is the 5K video. At almost a full year after I made the post asking for questions for this. Holy shit, my fucking bad. How do I go about excusing this? So pretty much, I dropped the post 11 months ago. I think a month-ish went by, and then we hit 5K, and I kind of just sat on it for a minute because I had some of the questions. I let some more questions roll in, and I kind of just sat on it. And then eventually I got to a point where I was like, I just stopped thinking about it, and it kind of lapsed my mind. And then I'd get comments every now and then being like, hey, when are you doing that 5K? That's just falling on my bad. It should not have gotten this long out. But now I get this bit, which is the whole reason this is coming out now. The scariest thing I could do on Halloween, other than just not posting, is actually doing what I said I was going to do 11 months ago and make the Q&A. So it's here now, finally, after a while. Sorry about that. I figured this is also just useful for me right now as a tool as well. I think some of you have probably noticed my upload schedule's gotten a little fucking wonky as of recent. Was on my daily fucking grind, yo. And now I'm going like multiple day sprees without posting very consistently. So I'll talk about that here towards the end of this video. But let's get into this, man. These are questions that y'all have had here for a while that I gotta dive into, and oh my fucking god. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so the first question, does it clap? Captain Obvious. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm not even gonna fucking answer this. Captain exactly. You know the answer to this. I'm not answering this fucking question for you. This is goofy. This fucking question. Does it clap? What do you think? Next question.
How do you upload every day? Seriously, your upload schedule is godly.
That's funny talking about it now after my upload schedule has faltered a bit now. Okay, so I'll answer this in two parts. First part, what it was before, and then I guess, wait until the end of the episode to describe it. So first part, I only had community college and like really light work, which still, it did take up a lot of my time. Video editing as a whole took like maybe 5 to 6 hours on average every day. So it is a good amount of time. Like, it definitely became something that ate up a lot of my schedule. It was kind of just like a habitual thing for me. Like, it was just something I did. And so I think it just being such a large part of my schedule, like my day-to-day, my routine, I think that's how I was probably able to do it every day. I mean, there's other factors like the community stuff and having people who are kind of looking forward to a video or waiting on maybe me to play a game that they want me to play. I think there's other elements that help me kind of upload every day, especially when I was doing it. But yeah, it's really just a lot of grinding and putting in hours and just being a fucking lunatic and just continuously coming back to it for some reason. And then right now, the reason I'm not uploading so consistently is I'm just working more hours. I just have less time, quite frankly, and I'm just more tired now than I already was then. And so it's just, I'm just getting my ass kicked, to be honest. A lot of schedule stuff just changing for me right now in these last like couple of weeks. I'm kind of just adjusting right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get back to dailies. And if I can't, I'm going to try and shoot at least for like every 2-day posts. And maybe that'll help me kind of salvage some quality and maybe improve the quality a bit with the videos. As you know, daily uploading, if you could imagine, does require some sacrifices via quality and the overall output of the video, because it's literally like, what can I get done in this quick span of hours based off what I have today. The added variable of just being tired as fuck after like school, work, and gym, sometimes I get back and I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm going to sleep. Or I'll work on a video and then I go, damn, I low-key got a headache, I'm gonna lay down real quick, and I pass out for 8 hours and then I gotta go to work. So it's like certain scheduling stuff I'm just gonna have to figure out, and it's low-key, it might just be a discipline thing as well, where I just gotta tap in and fucking be like, who's gonna push the boats, the logs, and then just start trimming on some videos. But when my upload schedule was popping like that, I low-key low-key, I'm just insane. I don't know. I low-key have a problem, and I would just grind at this shit and sacrifice maybe a bit more time from other things than I should have for videos. But I don't know, it just became something that I really enjoyed doing. And even like the monotonous parts, like say trimming clips up, and certain parts of editing obviously aren't the most fun thing to do, but there are days where making videos and stuff is genuinely just a lot of fun. And I think it's partially what keeps me coming back to it. I think there's a lot of variables in why I keep making videos and stuff, but that's part of it. But yeah, I hope that randomness maybe somewhat helped answer your question.
How do you find these random games? I'm also mildly tempted to ask Garn40, you motherfucker.
Listen, I'll play Garn 47 in due time, okay? This is something that has been consistent with my channel, at least. Where I'll have people ask me to play Garn. I'll wait like 3 months, play Garn, and then I'll go on a hiatus for 3 more months. I feel like the main reason I don't play Garn more is because there's an update that comes out, and then I lose all my fucking progress, and I have to re-get it again. You know, I'll be waiting until there's another update of Garn, and then I'll play it, which I believe I was chatting with someone in my comments about it, and there should be another Garn update based thing coming soonish, and then hopefully on that update, I shouldn't say hopefully, but I'll try on that update to play and actually go through and like get everything for it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then all these random games, it's literally just the list. It started out as me playing games on itch as a random thing. I'll explain the lore of me starting to make videos and stuff later on in this video, but pretty much it started off with just itch games and letting YouTube randomly send my shit out in the algorithm, and then eventually I got people to comment and be like, hey, I kind of like this video, or I kind of like, you know, you seem to enjoy this game, I think you might like this game. And then it just spiraled out of control from there, and eventually we ended up here. Do you live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico? No, I live at 309. Next question.
Are your friends real, or are you just putting on different masks and changing your voice? I mean, we've never seen all of you in the same room before.
Yes, they are real. It's real. It's a real fucking thing. I swear I'm not making it up. They're real people. I just don't make videos with them often due to like scheduling reasons. But technically, I could make more videos with my friends. It's just like, I don't know. I just haven't done it a lot. And so tackling it seems like I feel like I'm making it out to be harder than it actually would be. Like, I feel like if I just hopped in a call with some friends and recorded a game, it wouldn't be that big a deal. And I could definitely make more videos with my friends. I just don't, like, I think I just overcomplicate it in my head. But they do show up in bits and stuff every now and then. I think it was either the first FNAF Secret of the Mimic video or the second. I did a bit, and my boy Ed was like the main bit-y of that. And then I think my dog Trey was also in that call. So, I mean, I do stuff with them sometimes, but I technically should do more. I think I had someone who asked me to play Castle Crashers with my people. I think I've had a few people ask me to do that. So maybe I'll do that soon. That might be coming your way sometime November. We'll see what happens. And then there's reply to this shit. They have a vlog channel. My friends made one video on that MBZ channel. This was when we were all way more ambitious about this stuff at that time. Things have obviously developed in a different trajectory over time. But I do believe some of my friends in the bio of my video, I post it every time in my video, you'll see the bio, and it says follow my friends. If you want to see stuff from them, it's all there. I believe my boy Ed is looking to post more. I think he's looking to invest in cameras and stuff, but honestly, I'm not gonna say nothing or put words in their mouths. If they want to post and make content, they can, and they'll get to that. But yeah, that MBZTube channel, there was like the one vlog thing they made. I'm not even in the video. I show up as like an online cameo via video shit in that video, like I think once. Because I don't, spoiler alert, I don't live in Vegas anymore. I moved, I left. But that's more lore for another time. Have you ever been scared of any game you've played? Fuck yes, I have. For a video, not a lot. I think there's been maybe some videos I've made where a game has gotten me a bit or given me a good scare. I can't name it off the top of my head, but I feel like there's some in there. But it was really weird how I got there, because beforehand, I think I was always really scared of horror games. I never got really big into them, and then it like out of nowhere, I think it was Epic Games. If you guys have Epic Games, you'll know they do like those random game sales. And one of those game sales, I gradually just started getting more and more horror games, and out of like a weird curiosity in the back of my head, I was like, you know what, I'll play them. And they absolutely demolished me, like scared the shit out of me. I didn't even finish any of them. And then like this weird fucking thing hooked me in about them, and I just kept coming back to them over and over and over and playing them. And it wasn't until I beat Outlast 1 and 2 that I think I started to develop, wow, I just had a stroke, to develop this weird like immunity to horror games. And then I was able to kind of just handle and palate them a bit better. So yeah, and then I could just play horror games. I don't know if that's just like, if that's like a universal thing. Maybe if you want to try it, go do the get desensitized to horror challenge. Go play Outlast 1 and then 2. It doesn't get scarier than that after that, really. But yeah, if I was making videos at the time that I played Outlast 1 and 2, those would be the games where I'm like, yeah, I was scared shitless playing those. Those were some of my most favorite horror games too. Real fun games. But yeah, I've been scared of games I've played before, absolutely. Next question, also from my goat Sunken Shipwreck, don't play with him. What kind of games do you like? Story-focused ones, obviously not. Nonsensical ones. Gameplay-focused ones. Atmosphere-focused ones. None, in case you just hate everything. So what got me... Well, I wouldn't say it got me into it. So like when I was younger, I played... There was like a trinity of games in my mind that I played. And the big three I can think of off the top of my head. One, I used to play World of Warcraft. What? I know, fucking. What? You don't understand, bro. I got in. Okay. So this I have to go back and tell a bit of a story about this. So I had a stepfather at the time. He got me into World of Warcraft, and we would play World of Warcraft all the time, and it was fucking hype. And I remember really getting into it around Mists of Pandaria, I think is what it was called. It was the one where you got up to like level 90 and you had like the fucking Jade Dragons, and they introduced, I think, was it monks? I don't know. They introduced the Pandarians. They're like giant panda anthropomorph people. And I played from then up like 2 more expansions of WoW, 2 of the next like DLC released kind of things. I played WoW for like a good couple of years. It was fucking hype. If you want to know what I played, initially I played a Pandarian monk, and I don't remember the subclass of it, but I played monk a lot. And then I eventually made a hunter. And if y'all remember, there's like this one pet you could have gotten as a hunter, and it's like this white like leopard tiger, and it had like really fucked up spawn rates. And I remember vividly grinding for it for like 3 weeks because I thought it looked cool. And I spent a while doing that. But and then another big one I remember, I played a Worgen druid, and I remember spamming that fucking bumpkin form with the star based shit. That shit was hype. The druids were just fun as fuck. Oh, and then I also had a shaman that I played. I forget the subclass. It was the one where you could like shapeshift. That shit was fire. The totem based stuff, the shamans were cool. I low-key just played a bit of everything, to be honest. That game was sick. I remember I love just I'm really into like grinding games. That's like my guilty pleasure. I would grind all the way up, get max level or whatever, get max gear and stuff, and then I would just go and I would grind like mount farming. And I would run all of like the old legacy raids and stuff, and I would just solo through all this content every week on weekly reset to try and grind for like rare mount drops. I think like favorite raid I would grind would be the Lich King raid. Lich King raid was so fucking cool, and I wanted that horse so bad, that flying like Lich King horse, but I never got it. I quit before I got there, but I remember getting some rarer-esque ones. I think there was like this one dragon that you could get. I know that doesn't help you at all in a fucking game called World of Warcraft with a bunch of fucking dragons in it, but yeah, I used to grind like stuff like that, and that was fun. And then the other 2 games, I know, holy shit, this is gonna be a long answer to this. Other 2 games I really fucked with, Destiny. Holy shit, the first Destiny, no joke, I played religiously. It was like a job for me. That game, I played damn near every day for 4 fucking years straight. Like almost the entire run of that game, pretty much. I played through every expansion. I played at the start of the game, I think like December or something. And then I was there for Crota. I was there for House of Wolves. I think that's what it was called, or House of Kaze or Shang. I don't even know. It was the one with the mini game and the cervix and stuff. That sounds freaky as fuck. If you haven't played Destiny, you don't know what I'm talking about. What was the one after that? I think it was Crota. No, it wasn't Crota. It was Oryx. There was Oryx. God damn it. Dude, it's actually been so long since Destiny 1. Dude, totally spontaneous. They need to do a revamp or like bring up the servers on PC for Destiny 1. I would happily go back and play OG Destiny 1. My God. But anyways, I played through all of that game. I grinded nonstop, and there was this one grind through that game that like kept me going, and then it was actually insane. Hold on, I gotta give you some context for this. So I was playing, and there was this gun that dropped randomly. I forget what update it dropped, but it was called the Jade Rabbit. It was an exotic scout rifle, and I grinded for this gun for like years. It was actually insane. I just could never get it to drop. I was just really unlucky, and I think 2 weeks or 4 weeks. No, I think it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks before Destiny 2 dropped, I got the gun finally. And it was like the most visceral, guttural fucking reaction and hype I've ever been in my life to have anything happen. And Destiny is like one of my GOAT games of all time. I absolutely adore that game. It was phenomenal. I did enjoy Destiny 2 for a good bit, but it just didn't hit the same as Destiny 1. And after a while, like a lot of people, I just stopped playing. I think they've done some interesting stuff with Destiny 2, but I played like maybe a few raids of Destiny 2, and I just kind of stopped playing. But my God, raiding culture in Destiny, if any of y'all remember it, like hopping on the fucking LFG sites and like linking up with people in a fucking PS4 party, total strangers. That shit fucking fed me. Like, it actually fed my soul, getting to talk with like random strangers and like fucking figure it out and have different people take like roles and stuff in the group and like try and guide and get through and do this with total, like, oh my God, raiding in Destiny with strangers is like top 5 experience. It's so fucking cool. And then third game, I used to be on that Wizards 101 shit, bro. I was tapped in as a balance wizard, and that shit was fucking hype. I remember they used to have the commercials for that shit, and it was sick. And then recently, they dropped Wizards 101 on like console and stuff. So I've been seeing like TikToks of fucking Wizards 101 gameplay, and that's why I think I'm saying this is the third game. Matter of fact, Alex, pull whatever strings you gotta pull up some fucking Wizards 101 gameplay right now. I don't care if it's you playing, if it's a video, just pull up some Wizards 101 gameplay. This shit bangs. The games I like specifically, my own, like before I even started doing this YouTube shit, was like grindy games, like RPGs, grinders. That's my shit right there. But ever since I started making videos, I think it's kind of skewed outwards, and I've developed this taste for like horror games and really like fucking crazy abrasive visuals. If you throw a cool visual theme on a game, or obviously a good story, I'll eat it up. I've just grown to like those. Like, I think if you showed me, actually, I don't know, I was gonna say Cruelty Squad. I think if you showed me Cruelty Squad like 10 years ago, I think I still would have fucked with it. I would have been a little weird about it, but like, I think Cruelty Squad's just fun. But like, if you show me any of the weirder like visual abrasive games, I think some of those, if you show them to me like a good handful of years ago, I wouldn't fuck with them. So I think as I've done this YouTube channel, I've grown to like a vast variety of stuff. And I think you guys know that. Like, a lot of the games that I do play, I don't think there's many times where I'm like, I really just did not fuck with that game. For the most part, I try and find stuff about games that I enjoy and give those the forefront of my mind, rather than being like, I cannot believe this fucking game did that. But you will hear me complain all the time while I'm making videos, because some games really get on me. All right, long ass answer to that question, my bad. Next question. I might have to speed this up. Holy shit. What is your favorite dinosaur color movie? The public demands an answer. Fuck, dude. What is my favorite dinosaur? Hold on. What's the... I think it's this... Yeah, I like this guy. This guy's fucking sweet. Look at this motherfucker. The Stegosaurus. Tell me he's not badass. This guy is raw as fuck. Say it for me, lady. What the fuck? I thought they were gonna say the word, not the noise. Jesus Christ. Color. shit, I normally would just say blue. Maybe it's like a tealer kind of color. I like that color. I like that lighter blue. That shit's hype. I know my channel's like primarily red. That's cool as well. But typically it's actually blue. Movie? Fuck, dude, that's actually really tough. That's really hard. Because for me, I haven't watched a movie in a while. Like a long ass time. I used to watch movies with my family back in the day. And it was like a lot of older kind of classicer movies. I mean, call it a guilty pleasure. I kind of like some of the older Adam Sandler flicks, bro. Like Click was banging. Is it Friends? Grown Up? No, it's Grown Ups. That's what it is. Grown Ups was banging. The first one was Heat. I think the second one, honestly, was pretty good. A lot of the older, or I guess earlier Adam Sandler stuff is gas. Like Adam Sandler was frying. But if it wasn't that, I don't know, maybe like an anime movie. Your Name was kind of hype. I know there's some people who were like, Your Name's fucking trash, bro. This show's so bad. I remember watching that shit at like 4:30 in the morning and genuinely tearing up a bit and being like, dude, this shit is so peak. But it's like, for me specifically, if a thing has good enough music and it pairs well with a visual, I love that shit. It give me hype. Like you throw good music on something and it evokes this feeling out of me. I can't. So my answer to you, Your Name or like any of those older Adam Sandler flicks, those bang. All right, next question.
Are you ever going to do other clubs with your friends?
Fuck no, I hate them playing. I was kind of saying this earlier, it's really just like a scheduling thing and also me just overcomplicating it. I will try to do more videos with my friends. I'll try to like push them and like just try and get more of them out and just make more stuff with my friends, maybe incorporate them more into my bits and stuff. It's just like, this is another fucking amazing point that I didn't even think about. It's because I was doing daily as well, where it's like, if I'm already fighting hard as fuck to get a video out every day, and to then go and like try and schedule something with a friend or like try and coordinate, like, hey, I need you real quick for this bit, and they're like, nah, I can't make it, then it's just like, well, fuck, this video needs them in this video. They're present throughout the whole thing. I need them for a bit. I just cannot get this out in the day-to-day, having to schedule within what they have to do as well. So I think maybe that's part of my solution. Like if I want to make more videos with my friends, maybe I play a bit with them. Pause. What the fuck? I diddle with they nuts. No. So I run some shit with them and then I kind of put it on the back burner, edit it in my free time that I get on top of editing my normal stuff, and then go from there. But that also depends on me having the discipline to then sit there and clock in and edit for it. But yeah, I'd like to do more stuff with my friends. It's just scheduling stuff and it's weird. If you do want to see some stuff though, I believe that there was like one I did with my boy Ed where we were fucking cops and we were pulling up on shit, and that's on his channel if you want to go peep that and get a taste for what that might be like if we were to run stuff. Next question. What do you use for editing? Adobe Premiere Pro, my goat. Actually, I'll pull this shit up right now. I use, yep, here it is in all its majesty, Adobe Premiere Pro. This is this is it. Here, I'll open up the last video I made for you so you can kind of see what I do. Oh, I already deleted the footage, so you can't see it, actually. I changed my mind. Ah, well, you gotta forget about it. But let's say I offline this hypothetically. You're just gonna see all the other things in the timeline here. But yeah, I use this to edit. If you want to know my process, I know you didn't really ask for it, but I'll tell you. I used to throw in the video and then like trim the clips and then do all the stuff in afterwards. My method now is I go in, I make the intro, and then I put the video in, and I go and I trim through every bit of the video and make all my edits live as I'm going through. I used to do this thing where I would pass through the video again to double check and make sure for quality that everything is going well. But when you're doing dailies, there's just not enough time in the day to do that. And so I would just do my general pass through, make sure there's no long trim at the end, and then I would export it and it would go up. And yeah, that's kind of my fucking process. It's not really crazy. I know a lot of people have crazy timelines where they have like fucking 16 rows of shit down. I don't. I have like maybe 4 at most for most videos that I'm doing. My editing's very like brief and light. Maybe you'll see some stupid shit and some sound effects, but that's pretty much it. It's like almost akin to like raw gameplay. But yeah, that's what I do for editing. Next question. Here's my question. Do you like indie animation shows? For example, Murder Drones, Monkey Wrench, or The Amazing Digital Circus? Because that sort of stuff is better than what companies are doing right now by using AI instead of hiring actual animators or something. First of all, big ups to you, man. Fuck AI, real shit. I personally, not the biggest fan of AI. I know, cold take. I think The Amazing Digital Circus is pretty fucking hype. I haven't watched any of these shows that you listed, but I do know about Amazing Digital. Wow, I'm having a stroke. The Amazing Digital Circus, and visually, I think that's really fun. And I think the community that they've kind of gathered on a platform like YouTube for it too is insane. I think they even have like plushies and shit of it in stores like Walmart, which is also crazy. I love to see people doing stuff like that. We need more of that. Amazing Digital Circus, need more of that shit. And I know there's gonna be like communities of people out there that are like, what? This is fucking cringe. You fucking like Amazing Digital Circus. It's like, yeah, dude, people do like it. Gargle my fucking nuts. Don't yuck my yum, you bum. Why are you as a man telling me what I can and cannot like, thug? But yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting. I love the indie animation shit's booming. I want to see more people come out and do it. I just want to see more people make creative shit in the world. I love seeing people do that. Need more people doing it. And I need less of this AI shit. It actually is getting me mad. It's just one thing. This is totally unrelated. This is one thing I keep seeing like YouTube videos that are like full on AI, and it's getting me mad. And YouTube's trying to recommend them to me, and I'm a little tight about it. I'm a little angry. But I'm also a bit of a hypocrite at some points, because I like sometimes in my Instagram reel-esque intro videos, you know, those ones where my intros are all just random fucking videos. Sometimes videos in there, I'm pretty sure are AI. Like some fat dude on the highway and he's like, oh, look at my belly, it's so big and full. Those are AI, but I feel like there's, and again, I'm being hypocritical here, but I feel like those are like an exception to it. It's not like I'm using it only, like I'm only making AI and I'm using it, I feel like, in a transformative way. But again, maybe I'm being a hypocrite. I don't know. Anyways, next question. All right, so I have a few questions. Holy fucking shit, this one's long. All right, let's lock in. I have a few questions. Hopefully they're good. Also, last minute edit. Hopefully not too late. I'm gonna throw a few newer ones in about as well. That don't worry. Last minute edit. You're fine. It's 11 months later. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm getting through it. There are times where I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to work on a video, but that's just part of the process. It's part of the thing. And then those times where I'm like, I don't want to work on a video, I end up working on the video because I'm fucking sick. Number 2, you're in the woods and you need to poo, but you forgot to pack toilet paper. The leaves are pretty small, but they could do. Would you wipe or lit it crust? No, I'm wiping. I'm not litting shit crust. There's no fucking shot. If I get it on my hands, I'll just find something to wash my hands and then just be like, damn. But if there's nothing to wash my hands, fly high. That's actually disgusting. Like, that's just vile. Number 3, some dude already asked, but what are your thoughts on playing with friends? The vids would probably be on the MBZ channel, but I'm interested to see your thoughts on it. So if I do like gameplay based stuff, probably not on MBZ channel. At least I would have to talk about it. The MBZ channel, at least what it was supposed to be like IRL content. My boy Ed wanted to do a lot of like mini games and like just fun like game show-esque, like IRL based stuff with the people. I probably would not be in any of them, at least not physically. Maybe I'd be in them as like, for example, like a game show host or something, and I'd be talking over it or narrating over stuff and, you know, doing bits and things for like IRL stuff, but that would probably be it. But anyways, yeah, I'd like to make more videos with them and stuff. It's literally just scheduling and me kind of figuring out how I want to go about doing it. Number 4. What are your thoughts on the Bo Noise video doing randomly well? Does he know? Ignore this. What was your thought process when the Potato Killer Giraffe Town vids did good? I do remember. I remember just being hype as fuck. Like when those started popping off and I started seeing those numbers go up, I was like, holy fucking smokes, dude, we made it out the mud. But yeah, it was pretty crazy, the initial bump of it. And I mean, other than just being like, holy shit, this is doing well, I was just like, well, damn, I just got to keep up with his method. Because those games were all just recommendations from people. And so I was just like, damn, this is my tech right here. I just gotta keep playing the games people recommend me and see where it takes me. And yeah, that's kind of where I just went from there. Number 5, I know there's that one video where you literally learned how to use Blender all for an intro, but besides that, what would be the second top video that you put the most effort into? Because that would likely take first. Shipwreck vid low-key tops that one, actually. Yeah, so God, what a throwback. So the Blender one was pretty brutal. I spent like a few days trying to figure it out, and there was like, I remember vividly every tutorial just not giving me what I needed, and I was just like, motherfucker. But the Blender one was pretty tough. I think you had me there. The Shipwrecked was, I think, the most effort one that I put in. I think it took me a similar amount of time as well than the Blender one, but this one was like throughout effort. The Blender one, majority of the effort was just the Blender segment. Shipwrecked was like a full throughout effort, me learning lore and trying to like assemble it in this kind of style that I didn't typically do, and a style that I kind of want to explore a bit more and get better at doing. And I have some videos that I want to do it with. Specifically, one was when I randomly did that spontaneous Final Fantasy video. I want to do a Shipwreck-esque video for that, but I don't know when that's going to drop. Because again, that's a lot of gameplay that I have to film and put into one video. And also, that game is long as shit. Like, I genuinely think that video, if I do it the way I want to do it, it's going to end up being like 8 hours long. It's going to be really long. So I'll have to kind of figure out how to format that video. Yeah, hardest video I made, probably the Shipwrecked one. But sometimes the length doesn't fully equate. Like, sometimes there's like making music for the background that goes into it, or maybe I really want to get an intro right and I spend too long doing sound or like visuals for it. But I'd say for the most part, it's definitely the Shipwrecked video that was the hardest. All right, newer questions. Number 6, would you rather be trapped in a moderately large dark room with the booty warrior for a week? He can smell your stank. Okay. Or get hired as a cleanup maid for a certain Combs. You know, the one with swimming pools of baby oil during the prime parties for 6 months. Damn. Honestly, I think I take the Diddy party for 6 months. I don't think y'all understand. A week trapped in the room with the booty warrior? Dude, you gonna be leaving loose. My shit gonna be falling out. Hell no. I'm not spending a week in a dark cell with the booty warrior. You're out of your goddamn mind. I'll take the Diddy party for 6 months. Number 7, you have considered live streaming before, because the way you make like conversation and shit in between whatever's going on, even when the most batshit insane things happen in these games, you kind of built like that. That's kind of, so like that's interesting. So that's kind of just the way I've developed my commentary. And it's interesting to see how other people do it. Partially it's detrimental to me because certain segments where other people would say let the game breathe, I think that can be beneficial to the overall outlook of a game and how it'll play out. Like, I think people who aren't talking all the time do good for videos. Like, they're a different vibe for sure, and I think certain people like that vibe more than what I do. But at the same time, with all the games that I do play and stuff, it's like people have seen these games before, and so I want to try and get as much dialogue and stuff out as possible as I can to kind of make it stand out a bit and make it feel as different of an experience from what you might have seen before as possible. But also one of the main reasons I riff like that and I yap so hard in my videos is just to keep the ball rolling. I find that when I'm just throwing as much as I can at the wall, sometimes it leads me to have better opportunities where maybe I can riff and say something that I think is a bit funny, or say something that might make you laugh a bit. But yeah, it is interesting because it wasn't always like that. I think if you look at some of my earlier stuff, my yapping whilst playing was not as developed as it is now. And I think it's definitely like a muscle thing that you work over time and get better at doing. And I definitely have gotten fairly solid at yapping, but I will admit sometimes my yapping is very substanceless. Like, I am just chirping about bullshit and saying a curse word. So So sometimes my dialogue is to my own detriment. But I'm glad that you think it is built good enough for streaming, and I would agree with you. I think I could pull off streaming. The problem with streaming though is you definitely need an audience beforehand, and the general format of streaming, like if I were to do it, I would definitely need like an editor, because I wouldn't want to just post VODs of the stream to YouTube. And I don't know, I've come to enjoy part of the routine of my video making, where I'll film and then I'll hop in Premiere and kind of trim through and edit stuff. But yeah, I mean, if I genuinely do keep growing with this channel and getting larger and larger, then I think streaming is a possibility that I might explore. But it could be cool. But overall, at the very least, I do enjoy making videos, so I'll probably keep up with that. Question number 8. I hope this isn't too crazy, but what if you had Mad Libs yourself a question? Wait, what? What if I had you Mad Libs yourself a question? Sounded good in my head, but I don't know how this will execute. You can skip next part if you don't feel like doing it. What is your preferred way to verb and noun in the place? And would you prefer if adjective while it's adverb, I think, or not during the time of day? I'm gonna let editing me handle that one. I don't think this turned out too well.
What is your preferred way to queef a swisher in a target? And would you prefer it deafening while it's slowly or not during the night?
Yeah, that last part kind of got lost in translation, but hey, the first part sounded okay. Number 9. Where do you see the channel in the next 2 years? What direction would you like it to take? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I remember I thought about these questions because I had previously read through a lot of these before like months ago, because I thought I was going to make this video then. I didn't. Other than like a cliche answer of like, you know, maybe doing a bit better and like maybe reaching a larger community and stuff, I do enjoy my quaint little group of individuals. Like seeing my regulars and stuff does make me pretty happy. And I mean, like in 2 years, I'd love to just say some outlandish shit and be like, I mean, if we really got large, I'd love to work with different artists and stuff, and animators and musicians for like longer form, higher put together content. Specifically, like in this example, like the Final Fantasy video that I want to do, that's like in that shipwreck style but longer. I'd love to do a video like that with interspliced bits of like animated work from like really cool animators that I like, that I see in like Instagram or TikTok, and then get like musicians to like score those scenes and like do background music for the video throughout it. Maybe even reach out to like voice actors and stuff and collaborate with them for different elements of the game. So if there's like a cutscene that doesn't have voice acting in it, or it's in a different language, get them to do English voice acting for it. I'd love to do like really high effort, high quality videos, which is like the antithesis of what I make currently. But I think if we did get larger, I'd love to keep making the stuff I make now, but like slightly better, and then make like big projects in the backline and do like crazy collabs for those. And then like, I guess maybe even on the smaller ones, I'd love to like commission different artists and stuff to work on my intros. Like the part of the appeal to me about Instagram reel intros is because I can constantly throw stuff at you, and sometimes, not always, but sometimes I'll try and line them up with what I'm saying in the intro. And I think doing that with like an animated thing or in an animated fashion would be sick. Like random fucking example, like Joel Haver kind of fucking intro for a video. I think that'd just be like the funniest, most goofiest collab ever. And that shit would be sick. And I feel like it'd be cool to just work with more creative people and do stuff like that. And then obviously, I mean, if we were bigger, I'd love to work with smaller artists and kind of turn parts of my videos into kind of spotlights for smaller creators and stuff, and try and platform them a bit. But that's if we get there. And that's like really ambitious thinking and stuff. But if we did get there, I'd love to kind of take a direction of like being able to make the stuff that I like at a higher level and do it with a lot of really cool creative people, and then also use that as a way to shine light on really cool creative people. But that's if we get there. Number 10, very not much associated with question 6, but oil up at 10K. If we hit 10K, I don't know if I would oil up. I'm going to be honest. I think it would have to be a sizable milestone. But maybe for one of them, who knows? But anyways, you said happy 5.01K. That's when this was made. Thank you. All right, next question. Hell yeah. Next question. Where do you get those freaky ass videos for your intros? Instagram Reels. My fucking go Instagram Reels. I ride out with Instagram Reels. Don't fucking play with me. Yeah, it is literally Instagram Reels. And then maybe some TikTok. But those two, it's just my feeds are so fried that I'll just scroll, save a bunch of shit I think I can use in an intro, and that's what I do. Next question. Why do you choose to play the type of games you play? Juice Galaxy, Frog Detective, the wacky games. I actually don't. Is just part of the list. It's you guys who choose it, and I just I greenlight damn near everything people ask me to play, because I think it's just a cool way to connect with different communities of people, and it's kind of how I grew my audience, is just tapping into different fandoms. Ooh, I almost threw up. Different communities of people, and that's kind of just how I went about growing my audience. So I kind of just stick to it. But yeah, if you really want to know, fucking Sunken Shipwreck, that's the recommender. Next question. Do you mind being nostalgia bait? Like as in, does being used to vicariously relive our experiences bother you? Not really. Not at all, honestly. I think myself, I'm a bit of a sucker for nostalgia. And it's cool for me because when I was playing like World of Warcraft and like Destiny and stuff, I wasn't really watching YouTube or tapping into like that whole scene of like Let's Players at the time. And so damn near all of those games that people played and made videos on, I wasn't watching. Like the content I was watching was about World of Warcraft and fucking Destiny. So in a way, I got like time capsuled to this time period. And then now that I'm doing Let's Play stuff, I get to just experience all these different games. And I think it's a really cool thing that like I get to experience these games for the first time, and I get to share that with people who have already seen these games, but are maybe just yearning to kind of revisit the series and see a fresh perspective on it. I think it's just a really beautiful like feedback loop of me being able to play games that I haven't played and probably never would have played without making this channel and having this like list and this community of people who ask me to play these things. Yeah, no, I think it's great that people are able to find some sense of nostalgia from me playing these games and maybe get some type of any positive impact from it. A little sappy here, but I think having even the tiniest impact on people's days, knowing that some type of anything I've made has made people smile, laugh, or giggle is the fucking fuel for me and what keeps me going in making these videos and kind of keeping this channel going. It's the feeling of knowing that people are finding some type of joy in it. I'll get comments and stuff every now and then where people are just genuinely like, dude, you are such a comfort YouTuber for me. And I'll have people be like, you could play literally anything and I'll watch it. And I genuinely just love it. Yeah, it's comments like those that really keep me fucking riding and going for this. So yeah, to all of you who enjoy my stuff, thank you. You are pretty much a good chunk of the reason why I'm able to keep at it and keep making stuff. So thank you. But yeah, nostalgia bait, I don't mind. I'm glad I'm able to do that for people. Next question. Did you grow up as a gamer? What consoles, games, or core experiences for you? I beasted it on the PS3 and PS4. I had a little PS Vita. That shit was hype. I think I had like Battlefront on it, and that was fucking sick. I remember playing the hell out of that. Before that, I was pretty much just an outdoors kid. Like I didn't touch games at all. Like I was straight sports. I played like everything. I played soccer. I played baseball. I played football. I played a bit of basketball. God, I feel like I'm forgetting some other big one. I played a lot of stuff. I played the most soccer though. I think I played like 6 years of soccer. I played a lot of sports. But yeah, like core experience for me, I think the thing I spent the most time with, definitely the PS4. I mean, literally, it's embarrassing too, because the PS4, majority of my time on that shit, fucking Destiny, dude. It was actually like diabolical. Next question, what's your favorite arc in Reborn and why?
Oh,
Hell yeah, I've been waiting for a Reborn question, this hype. If I'm talking anime only, is definitely that fucking Byakuran, both familias going up against each other. I forget what the arc's called, but the one with Byakuran towards the end, that like final arc of the anime, holy shit, that shit was fucking raw. That shit had me so hyped. And then if I had to talk manga, it's definitely is it the success? I forget what it's called. Okay, yeah, I had to look it up. The Inheritance Ceremony, that's my favorite arc in the manga. That shit, like the parallels of the different familias, dude. And the bro they introduced that was like the parallel to Suna, that shit. Ooh, dude. Katekyo Hitman, one of the most goated shits ever. I ride or die for that shit. Fuck, I realize I have to explain why. Byakuran was just raw. All the fights in the Byakuran shit, that shit was just tough as fuck. I don't know how to explain. It's just like pure fucking shonen. I rock with that. And then the Inheritance Ceremony, I don't know. It was like, I remember finishing the anime and getting to read the manga, and I was like, I remember getting to this point, and it was just, it's like this indescribable feeling, but like, it was just raw fucking hype, and like, I don't want to be like, oh my god, I'm really reading this right now, but it was kind of similar to that. And it's like, it's just like this indescribable feeling. I can't really like put it into words, but that arc just gave me that feeling, and oh my god. I ride or die for Reborn. That shit was fire. I know I didn't really talk too much about it, but Reborn's goated. Don't play with me. I love that show. That shit's so fire. Shout out to all the Reborn watchers, readers. Next question. Hey, nice. Hell yeah. How are we saying around here? So I've got some questions. Hope they are all reasonable. What is your favorite games or songs or maybe movies? Which one wasn't mentioned by other fellow human? I am human myself 100%. So I think it's songs that hasn't been talked about yet. I mean, immediately my mind just jumps to Nurture. Porter Robinson's Nurture. Oh my god, like damn near every song on that project is fire. If I had to pick one, Get Your Wish is fucking peak. I like this shit right here. Hold on. You not hearing it. Hold on, hear this shit? Porter Robinson just bangs. I will ride or die for that, man. That shit's fire. God, if I had to pick another song, I don't know. There's like some random ones, but I'll leave it at Porter. I think there might be more music questions. If there are, I'll talk about it there. But if not, I'm leaving it there. What's your nationality? Just curious, but you know, if something, it's totally okay to not answer this. Oh yeah? Yeah, I don't really care. I can't answer this. I'm just an American. Born and raised. Lived in America.
I'm a fucking red. I bleed red, white, and blue. I'm so patriotic. I'm an American.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm from. I'm in the USA. What hobby you had or still have? Maybe painting, game developing? Fuck, I wish I'd picked either of those, honestly. No, my only real big hobby outside of like playing games and making videos is music. I make music. I'm not as tapped into it as I wish I was, and really, I don't know why I don't make more music. Like, I really should just be tapped into it, but I'm just not. But yeah, I used to really be tapped in. I remember I used to be making like beats every day. I used to be grinding, and then I kind of fell off a bit, but I think making music is something that a lot of people could probably benefit from. Like, I genuinely no musical talent whatsoever. Like, I didn't like do shit with music, and then, you know, I just liked listening to it, and really randomly I just started doing it, and making music is genuinely like one of the most fun things ever. It's really frustrating at times, but it's very fun, and I think a lot of people could benefit from doing it. And last question, how's life going? What are you planning to do with it? Or maybe some future updates on the channel if you got any, some ideas for it, next goals. So I kind of was talking a bit about what I want to do with this channel in the future and stuff. Any big goals? I mean, I other than like maybe sub goals and growing there, I really just want to collaborate more with people and try and do more stuff creatively. And then with the channel, I just want to like make maybe some higher effort stuff, and also push the boundaries of what I am doing with my editing. But that all takes more time and more effort. But yeah, life in general, it's treating me alright. I'm busy as fuck right now in specific, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing a-okay. Next one from my GOAT random fan. Playlists are fire. Thank you, big dog. I still need to finish watching that off playthrough. My only question, do you have any pets? And if so, can we see pictures? Yeah, sure. I'll go looking in the vault because it's been a minute. But I used to have a bunch of dogs. Quite a few of them. When I lived in Vegas, I had 4 of them fuckers. And they were big ass dogs. There was a boxer and some mastiffs in there. It was a lot of fucking animals. And I can say from experience, 4 is way too many unless you're living on a fucking farm. Don't do it. But yeah, currently I got one little lassie. Her name's Molly. She's lovely. Look at her. Look at her. She's literally glowing. Look at that snug fucking pooch. Alright, next question. Why did you first start posting content? And also, congrats. Okay, so this is one I was waiting on. So, the lore, the reason I started in the first place is pretty simple. I was kind of chilling in a call with some friends. We had, I think there were 2 of them. Pat and Ed, I believe. I know Pat was already making stuff. Pat was grinding, making these videos, and they were starting to do pretty well. And so, God, I wish I remembered this a bit better, but pretty sure my bro Ed, he was making stuff, and he's like, dude, why don't we all just do a little challenge? Why don't we all get together? We'll do like a fucking 2-week deadline, and we all gotta make a video in a certain style and upload it. And you have to put it on YouTube. It's gotta be public. Everyone can see it, and then we'll hop in call, we'll watch party it together, and we'll all just enjoy these videos. And we got like 5 of us together. We got me, Ed, Pat, A's, and Trey. There was 5 of us, and we all came together, and we just fucking did it. We just sent it and made these videos, and it genuinely was so much fun. We sat in this call after this like 2-week period, and we all just got to sit and fucking laugh at like stupid ass videos that we made. Some way better than the others. Patrick made some gas. Ed made some gas. I dropped some hot ass. This challenge, by the way, also. I had never edited anything before this, filmed anything before this. This was like, I came in, they were great. All my friends, they helped me set up like Premiere, helped me set up OBS, figure out how to record all this stuff. And yeah, I like went through and we all enjoyed each other's other stuff. And then we were like, you know what, let's do a co-op thing. And so then we did it again. We did a second week and we did it. And then I can't remember if we did a 3rd week or not. But then after like the 2nd, 3rd week of it, we all kind of stopped doing that. And it just kind of became this thing of we all individually started just posting a bit. And then some of them fell off with it. Some of them kind of gradually stopped after a bit, lost a bit of momentum. And then I, for some reason, after like, I think a couple months of posting, barely like sprinkling in there and stuff, I randomly, I think I saw, God, I forget what his name is. There was this one YouTuber, he makes like content where like he raps and stuff. And he was like, I was homeless and I'm coming back. I have this new apartment and stuff. And he's like, I'm locking in for this month. I'm going to make a video every single day for the month of June or whatever it was. And I saw him doing it and it was all like pretty well edited and stuff. And I was just like, damn, dude, I don't want this shit bad enough. And I randomly just clocked in and then it started my spree of daily uploads for like a full fucking year or close to it pretty much. But yeah, it all started because my friends wanted to do this fun like little challenge where we made videos, and then it very much spiraled out into this like behemoth of a thing where I just couldn't stop after a certain point. It like, you know, after a month you like form a habit. It just became this part of my life and this thing where I just did. And so yeah, that's the origin story of the channel, origin story of how I started making content. And I mean, that's real too. I never posted anything before that, never edited anything before that. So my growth as a creator, a creative, whatever you want to fucking call me, an idiot, is all documented here. And you can go back and see all my old stuff. I haven't really privated anything. It's all still there. Next question.
Alex, brother, where can one find your beats?
I just realized I could have been doing voices for these. Holy shit, my bad.
Alex, brother, where can one find your beats?
There's like maybe a SoundCloud account with like a few songs on it, but it's like it's tucked away in the fucking catacombs, the depths of hell, and you'll have to go deep to find it. And I'm not gonna tell you what they're called, but if you find them, hey, props to you. But yeah, where you can find them, there's not much online. I've used some beats in some of my videos, and I've made like some background music and stuff that you've probably heard in some of my videos that get used. But yeah, for the most part, there's no real good place you can hear stuff I've made other than my videos. Maybe I can start like posting demos and unfinished stuff in the Discord that I haven't opened in a while. But yeah, I just haven't really made anything like serious in a while. I used to make like covers and stuff with friends and do like some solo songs on my own here and there. But for the most part, the main stuff I do in music now is I'll just make like random unfinished little beats and demos and things like that. You know what? Fuck it. For the fun of it, I'll show you some of them. There's some random shit I have tucked away in the vault. Okay, yeah, here's a fucking wacky ass project file. I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. Yeah, this is like chaotic stuff. So hold on. Nah, I think I understand what happened here. All right, Method to the Madness, peep game. So this front half here, right here, is initial loop I made, 8-bar stuff. Yeah. Okay, real pretty. Lovely little stuff. Different elements in it, right? What the fuck is this? It's like a little pad, okay. Oh, that's real nice. Huh. Okay, so this initial bit gets made. I know I sound confused because I high-key forget the shit that I make. This all gets exported, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, okay. When did I make this? 2025-01-01? Was it January 1st? What the fuck? Okay, anyways. So this gets exported into this right here. And then it gets chopped up into this thing right here. So this is the chopped up bit. A little clicky, but I feel like that might be intentional. Okay. Don't hurt him now, little man. Okay. Anyways, yeah, cute little random thing there. I don't know how I feel about this guitar as a whole. I like these chords though right here, this shit. Like a little Neptune shit. What the fuck going on in here? What's this one? It's alright. What about this bass line? Let's hear this shit. I feel about that sound, but anyways, yeah, you get the vibe, right? Like it's just random spontaneous shit where you hop in here and you just make goofy like shit, and it's just for the fuck of it. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's going to be a bit more like structured out. Technically, I could show you some of the exported stuff because that's probably like more finished. Oh wait, this is phenomenal. Okay, so this is like one of the background tracks I've made before that you've definitely heard in a video, and it's just like really crazy washed out stuff. I think I might have thrown this all into like Paul Stretch as well afterwards, which is like it's just this plugin that like stretches sounds out really long without like fucking them melodically. Yeah, this is all just like fucking background noise, kind of fill space whilst reading happens. I think I made this for Last Seen Online. I think that's what it was for. I'm not too sure. It was some itch game I made this for. What the fuck's going on in here? It's kind of like some like K-pop vibe going on in this. It's chill. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna quick draw show you some of these here. Now, I'm one of those people musically where you'll just name shit in numbers and not what it's actually fucking about. You as a creator, you kind of just pick a side. It's like when you go to Japan and you pick like Lawson's or like Family Mart or like 7-Eleven. It's like that. Like you pick a side when you start. My God, this shit's loud as fuck. was on some evil shit with that. What the fuck? What's this one? Okay, this is just full on Genshin Impact. This isn't even like... I did not make this shit. Okay, that's just not even me. What was this one? Wow, the fucking drum break is panning like crazy. That's kind of cool though. What is this sample? What the fuck is what? Hold on, I don't remember this. Is that dick good? It's so good. Okay, yeah, this is another thing I'll do, by the way. I don't know if I do this for all of them, but sometimes I'll sprinkle in bullshit. That's weird. Yeah, you try and rap on that. This one's cute. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you're hearing this. I'm gonna hold on. Maybe I can EQ this out. There is a faint "How good is that dick? How good is that dick, bitch?" tucked away in this song, and I don't know if you heard it, but I'm hearing it. Okay, I don't know if you're able to hear that in there. There is a "How good is that dick, bitch?" tucked away in that segment. Anyways, there's another one. I see I might have been capping when I said I only do it in some. I'm hearing it in all of them. The fuck is this? Alright, man. I see I become very different people some days. Holy shit. What the fuck? Okay, get the fuck out of here, dude. Ooh. So as you could tell, there's a fairly reoccurring thing, which is like melodic based. Well, I wouldn't say melodic. I'd say like ambient based stuff. It's like a consistent ambience that's being reoccurring here. I like that I'm talking about this like I don't know what I'm making. But it's kind of like that. Like I swear some days I'll pop up in here and I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I'll come back like a week later and be like, what the fuck is this? Okay, well this isn't even me. This is just that. You know what? Hold on. I want to see where this goes. Yeah, I feel good.
Yo, be honest with me. Tell me the truth, my nigga. Have you ever been fucked this good?
No, King.
You have never been fucked this good.
Oh.
Are you serious, nigga? You fine as fuck, bro. You ain't never been fucked this good.
Okay, it's kind of chill. Okay. I didn't know there's a vibe. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one, I actually do remember this song. I remember making this one, and this is like one of the few times I've had it where I've made music where it's like, if you made music, you probably know this feeling, but it's like this feeling where it all kind of like clicks and it all just fucking makes sense. This was one of those times where I was going through and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I know what this needs. I know what this needs now. These some shitty ass strings though. You can't tell me they not ass. Well, let's pan through here a bit. But this one genuinely, I was in my shit with this. I remember really liking how this one turned out. Okay, Downlifter came a little too hard there. It's so interesting listening back to some of this stuff too, because it's like, I have so many criticisms on myself. Oh, you gotta hear that drop. Give me that shit. You hearing that side chain? I know you hearing that. Okay. Hey, what I said, did you remember when I was talking about this earlier? Ambient based shit. That's where I'm at. Yeah, alright, man. I'm just a sucker for ambient. What can I say? Okay, as I say that, I see I'm going in a very different path. Jerk beat. Are you hearing that right now? What else we got in here? Alright, that's definitely a drum loop. Dude, I think I have a problem. I think I have a problem with ambient music. I gotta stop making this shit. Ooh, but you hear that shit? You can't tell me that's hard as fuck. Ooh. I love me some reverb, bro. Okay, what about this one? What's this one? It's a little loud. What about this shit? Oh, here we go. Good lord, the chorus effect. This one's about to be weird. Where's this one? Jesus Christ. Let's see, we got some. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I remember I made this one for my boy. Good lord, look at that waveform. I think this was a reference track. Yeah. Oh, this is how you know it's loud. So I never do this. Look at this knob. This is the master volume. I got this shit turned way the fuck down. That shit peaked my desktop audio. Let's turn that bitch down more. Hey. I don't know why that shit trails off there, but alright. Okay. What the fuck? Let's see what else we got in here. We got some fun shit. What the Billy flip mean? Let's see what I was thinking about when I said Billy flip. I wonder if this was no, never mind. I do know what this is. This is a TikTok sample. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I feel like the river is a little all over the place, but alright. I feel like there's a lot of weird, random shit like that tucked away in here. Okay. Anyways, you get the point. I'll probably play a bunch of random shit for you. Maybe some stuff I didn't show you there. Anyways, yeah, I'll make some stuff in my free time. A little crazy. I'll try to do maybe some more stuff where I'm sharing it in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, that's all you really getting for now. Next question. You have taken so many recommendations. What don't you accept on the list? How far can we go in the game recommendation? Where is your limit? I feel like there is no limit, or because I'm kind of just willing to take on most stuff. I feel like there's usually some type of value you can derive from stuff. Not that everything needs some kind of value, but I think there's a market for a lot of different things, and people like things for certain reasons, and if they want to see me play it because they like it, then I don't see why not. So for the most part, I'll play pretty much everything, except for certain games where it's like literally just AI slop. There I'm just like, alright. Next question. What is your opinion on the comically large bullet? That shit's fucking terrifying. Actual like gun devil fear. That shit's horrifying.
Yo, Thriller, seems to be the first video in your channel that really blew up. What was your initial reaction and what are your thoughts now?
Initial, I was like, holy fucking smokes, dude. We made it. We're in the big leagues. My reaction now, I think it's a fun video. I've had some times where I've sat and like gone back and like looked at parts of it and things like that, and yeah, I think it's charming. I think it's a like cute little video, and that and like the other Samir Khatib game, Giraffe Town, those are really fun videos. The one I don't quite understand and one that's still gaining traction is fucking iPad Baby. I don't know why that one did well and why it continues to grow, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. If people like it for some reason, then people like it. But yeah, Potato Thriller, I remember seeing it blow up and I was just really hyped about it.
Next question. What made you decide to start uploading? I noticed your bio says your channel was made in 2016, so I was curious as to why you decided to start posting only recently.
Hope you have a good day. Thank you, Cookie4415. You have a good day as well. Yeah, I kind of explained it earlier. It was the thing with friends. But yeah, I did it on my channel. Started in 2016, and that was just when I made a YouTube account because I was watching like fucking Destiny tutorials in like videos. Next question. Do you have a job? If yes, what is it? And how do you upload daily? I do work. I work part-time while I'm going to school. I be making coffee and shit, bro. How do I upload daily? I'm a fucking lunatic. My daily schedule is a little cooked right now though because I'm picking up more hours to pay for school. Next question. What would you do if you saw a ghost trying to embezzle all your hard-earned pennies? See, honestly, I might fucking kill that guy. He's trying to steal all my fucking pennies. I don't play about that shit. I'm like Mr. Krabs. Where's your PFP from and how was NBZ made? PFP is from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Katekyo Hitman Reborn. That shit's fire. NBZ was made, I don't know, it was a while ago. It was like a long time ago. The lore of like the video part of it, yeah, it's literally just 5 of us came together in a call and we all just started this challenge of making videos, and then it kind of just took off from there, and we all kind of just carried it in our own ways, and some of us don't make it now and some of us do, and that's just kind of where it is right now. What is your favorite letter of the alphabet? Z. That shit's hard. What genre of music do you listen to the most? I don't even know. Actually, I'm capping. So semi-recently, I'm starting to like pivot out of it. But like the last big thing I was really into was like UK rap, specifically like Jim Legacy and YT. Oh my god, YT is hard as fuck. Hold on, where is it? This shit hard. Good the product or Celine.
This a vision, not a dream. What you want, got a Prada or Celine. This a vision, not a dream.
Oh my god.
just sold my
Or
last
Jim
kitchen for some
fucking
small
Legacy. Are
and
you
I
kidding
feel-
me,
I
bro?
feel great.
This shit right here.
Made in Britain.
Like y'all not hearing this dude. Listen to this shit right now.
You just get crazy.
Ooh, what the fuck?
You throw words like frag grenades.
Mm.
You just get
I feel like UK rap as a whole, I've just been spamming. There's that one shit that was booming on TikTok recently. Fuck, I forget bro's name, but he's that one with that Scouser like kind of accent to him. Fucking SD Kid, bro. This guy's been booming on TikTok, and for good reason. This guy bangs, bro. Oh my god, now how can I forget fucking Fake Mick, bro? There was like this weird transition from artists in the UK where they started hitting off, and it's literally just them being like losers and talking about their feelings, and it's hard as hell. Music and Me. Music and Me is crazy. I didn't even play any of his vocals there, but like OK as a prod is just goated as well. Don't even get me started about, bro. But at the most for this period of time has been like UK rap, but then I'm kind of pivoting back out to like I'm coming back to the American scene for sure. But the UK shit was hype as fuck for the time that I was over there. And then your last question here, what is your end goal with this channel? I mean, end goal, again, I'd love to be able to get to a point where I can like platform and help smaller creators kind of come up and do like collabs and stuff with them, and you know, be able to be successful enough to make videos with friends and things like that and not have to worry about finances and stuff. That'd be sick. You know, I understand that's not like the most realistic end goal for the channel, but I mean, at the very least, like I think at the crux of it, being able to have a positive impact on even a few people's days and even be a part of your routines and stuff is pretty sweet. Is one of the reasons I love YouTube. Is for a good portion of my life I really was like struggling, and it was just watching YouTube videos and watching creators that I liked that kind of got me through stuff. As much as an escape, too much of an escape can be unhealthy. I think having an escape and creators and stuff that you find comfort with is so amazing of a resource to have, that being able to be that for some people is really cool. So I think being able to do that for more people is kind of an end goal of this channel, but even being able to do it for the amount of people I do it right now is fucking awesome. So, end goal, just kind of doing stuff on a larger scale and maybe doing more creatively fulfilling things and helping more people. I think that's really what I'd love to be able to do with the channel. But I mean, at the end of the day, I play fucking video games and curse a lot. So what am I talking about? Question: go on to a random Discord server where you have never been to ask someone to ask you a question. I could try. Next question: favorite band, favorite brand, favorite land, favorite type of sand, favorite person named Dan, favorite type of bands like money, favorite types of words that rhyme. PS actual question. These are real questions. What the fuck? Okay, favorite band. God, I'm trying to think of like an actual like group. Maroon 5, but only songs about Jane. Favorite brand. Fucking Bad Dragon. They're badass. Favorite land. Lithuania. Favorite type of sand. It's fucking grainy kinds. Favorite person named Dan. Dan Schneider. Not that guy. Danny Phantom. Yep, that guy's sick. Favorite type of bands. Fucking the green ones in my pocket, young man. Favorite types of words that rhyme. Fucking schmuck. Those are pretty fun. Next question. Can you do a speed scroll down your list so we can see how long it is? And 2, what's the top 5 best games you played for the channel so far? Holy fucking shit. That's a tough question to answer. That's so tough. I'm going to let me in post do it. And then the list, while I figure out the top 5 games, I'll do the scroll down. Alex, do that right now. Show your entire list. No speed scrolling. That is not a question. You will do this on LeBron. Well, I just did a speed scroll. So all right, Alex, slow down that footage. But yep. Okay, gotcha. Next question. Can I see the whole of you motherfuckers? The list right there. Why are you so gosh darn freaky? Been here since 1.7k subs. Wow, you've been here for a while, Sunken. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. It's just something that comes out of me. Like I feel like when I'm riffing and I'm just chirping in that recording mode with the switch flipped, it's just what comes out of me. Like I don't know. There's like a demon inside me that just puppets the freakness out of me. I don't know what to do. Next question. Are you actually a father like your description says? Yes, I actually have 2 sons and they're both 23 years old. Tell us your life story. What the fuck? I honestly don't know how much I could tell you here. All right, Alex, cut again. You tell them the life story, man. Next question. What is this elusive bank heist you keep mentioning? I don't know, man. If you like watch the news at all, you probably saw it on the fucking thing, the Louvre. That's what I've been planning, and I did it. I robbed the fucking Louvre. Next question. Okay, so I have 2 questions. Do you play Roblox? Yes, I do. I play a lot of schlop games, usually. Not like the fucking brain rot stuff, but like some of like the tower defenses and shit are pretty fun. So I'll play those with friends every now and then. 2, who's your favorite YouTuber besides yourself? Don't worry, I'm not so self-centered where I would have said myself. But honestly, that would have been a fire bit if I had thought of that. Favorite YouTuber? Honestly, right now, fucking Papa Meat is hype. Meat Canyon shit in general is just hype. I kind of fuck with their like podcast they got going on. Him and Wendigoon. That shit's fun to just chill and listen to. Comfort one for me is fucking your boy Roshi. I'll usually watch them while I'm chilling and eating and shit. They're great. I love those guys. And girl, Shira's awesome. And then, I mean, shit, I think those are the 2 big ones. I've had a lot of YouTubers over the years that, like, I've kind of gradually gone in and out with, and maybe not watched as much. But yeah, I'd say those are probably the big 2 for me. Next question, last minute question. Top 5 shonen and anime superhero cartoons. Ooh, fuck, dude. That might have to be a me answering in post question. Alex, answer that shit. Next question. Okay, so does he know? That photo, that shit's peak. I can't believe that was a thumbnail. I love that shit. I spam that so hard. That's like one of my favorite bits I do. And then another question from you. Also, where'd the Gorbundillion thingy come from? I don't remember exactly. I think there was a video I saw quite a while ago where this guy just said Gorbundillion. And it's just stuck with me ever since. Like some absurdly large number. I just find it entertaining to say as a way of describing an amount of something. Like a Gorbundillion something is so absurd. Anyways, next question. I already asked a question before, but what's your favorite genre? Genres of games, what's your favorite game? I love grindy games. Give me grindy. I want to grind. I know, generic question, but who cares? Also, do you play Ultra Kill? I don't play it, but it's on the list. It's actually pretty soon, I believe. I don't know. I showed you the whole list. Is it kind of close? I don't know. Next question. If the list of games gets too long, can you do a 3 random game thing and complete whatever game you liked the most out of the 3 that you played, unless you did it in the vid? Yes, I watched Captain Sauce. How did you know? So this is actually a solid idea. I don't know how I feel about it. So like with the list currently, as you all have seen, I am like at October on my list of last fucking year. So I'm almost a year behind. And with the pace I'm going through right now and how many games are in the fucking list currently, it might be a valuable thing to try. And the problem I have with it is not every game that's recommended to me is a game that would fit in this format. And so I would have to kind of vet and filter certain games in to try and get them all in. Which would also mean doing certain things out of order, which I kind of already do a bit based off like sales and stuff, but it would kind of mess with the order. But it's not a terrible idea. If I really, really like to, I could try doing another like Queer Games bundle kind of format where I just blast through as many games as I can in the period of one video and then just do longer segments in the video for games that are kind of better. But the thing is, most of the games that I feel like I am getting recommended by people are longer ones, like Rain World, Ultra Kill, Persona. I feel like I've been recently at least been getting a lot of like longer-esque games that kind of require a bit more time, and I feel like if I just throw them in that kind of format, they wouldn't really fit. But I do think that format can work for some games, so maybe I'll try it for those, but I'm not too sure. And then our last question, holy shit. Oh, it's not even a question. It's just a lovely comment. Honestly, bro, you deserve it. You make top-notch videos. Keep up the awesome work, my guy. It's comments like these that I really do appreciate. Thank you so much, you all. Yeah, I hope I answered the questions to the fullest of your ability. I might honestly go back and re-voice some of the voices here for the bit, because I think it'd be funny. That's the long-awaited, coveted 5K video almost 1 full year later. It's been real cool. It's been real fun so far. I hope we can continue to grow and reach more people. And to all of you who have been here with me for the whole time and have kind of just stuck around for the ride, thanks. And let's keep it pushing, see where we're going.